it do? Is your boy Jacoby Jules, and we're back with another video. I know it's been a couple of days, couple of weeks, but I had a medical emergency. I wasn't able to be on YouTube, but now we're back. We're blessed. The little things count. So, we're back. This video is a little bit different because on this video, we're going to talk about somebody. This is my opinion and what I think over Anthony Ferrer, so stick with me on this one. What do I think about Anthony Ferrer? I think he is the Bernie Madoff of jewelry, the Bernie Madoff of watchmaking, of watch dealers, of the aftermarket. I think he's the only, I think he's the Wolf of watchmakers, if the Wolf of Wall Street, the Wall Street business, well, he was the wolf of fucking watch dealing, watch selling, watch aftermarket. So, he was up there. I don't think he was, he comes from a different background than I would, that I come from. So, I can understand that he just, he's not thorough with the stuff he does. So that's what I think about him. What are some thoughts on the second-hand watch business? The second-hand watch market. My thoughts are this. If you truly have a lot of money, or you truly have money, you should be able to go to the Rolex store, to the Audemars Piguet store, to the Cartier store, to all these stores. You should be able to be, you can get it from the authorized dealer. Is it going to take some time? Absolutely. Now, would you rather get scammed? Like, for example, this is happening with a lot of people. Or would you rather just wait until you get it? And if you're not getting it, buddy, then you're not that important. Then you're not somebody that needs it. Like, for example, I had one of my persons that I know. He never wanted to buy a watch with me. He rather, he decided to go to the store. He didn't, But when he got there, they called him after a couple of weeks, but they didn't sell him a watch he was truly happy with. So you're going to have that problem where, they're going to offer you a watch, but is it going to be the one you want? So it's a lot of things, So when you talk about that aftermarket, it's just ruthless. You're really going to depend on people. And then the way the American criminal justice is, it's just a legal dispute. You got to sue this, that, bam, bam. It's a lot, man. I don't think people really understand why a lot of these jewelers, why a lot of these watch resellers are rich. It's because they robbed people. And they can rob them because of their LLC, because of their business, because it was a dispute. It's a legal dispute. For you to be able to consider it robbery, they had to trick you into something. Like, for example, he's going to say, well, my intent was to never rob you for the watch. What happened is I sold it, and then this, and then there's always an excuse to it. Unless they pulled up with the gun, you really can't do anything about it. Unless you go to court with the lawyers and judge. You're screwed. You're screwed in the second-hand market. You're screwed. So I would stay away from it. Would I buy from a second-hand dealer? No, I wouldn't. And if I did, I would. But this is what I would do. And this goes into, what can I do to make sure that when I do a transaction with a second-hand watch dealer, what can I do to provide myself safety? Well, one of the things that you can do is ask them to have their two forms of picture IDs on the contract. Take a copy of them. Record a video, because we live in the 21st century, where technology is at the tip of our hands. You record them saying verbally that every part in that watch is authentic. Every part is 100% from Rolex. You have the signature, and you record him signing it. You record him giving you the video, the watch. And then, still, you might not be able to get everything if you sue. But these are things that, for example, if you go in front of a judge and you have, a video of him, of the dealer selling you that specific watch, and you specifically, signed contracts with with two forms of ID, and in the contract specify that every part of the watch must be 100% original from the factory of Rolex. No aftermarket. Now, aftermarket, you have to be very, very specific, because aftermarket could be like, for example, a company that makes pieces and components for Rolex that are no longer available. Now, for that, for example, a lot of people are into purchasing those aftermarket parts because they no longer make them. And if you do get to have somebody that has that little part saved up just to sell it, they're going to sell it for a lot of money because they know it's the original. So they're not going to sell it at the same price as an aftermarket. So with the aftermarket and original or official, it's you have pros and cons like every other industry, but one of the things I say, would you rather sleep at night knowing that you did everything methodically possible for you not to get screwed, or you just went with somebody that you saw on IG, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and you thought that they were the guys because they got a lot of views, a lot of comments, like, you can buy those views, you can buy the comments. It's nothing new nowadays. So, these are things you can do to watch your back on the, after secondhand watch market. Another question is, what to look at when purchasing from a second-hand watch dealer? The way they live, the way they spend money. If they're splurging, if they're living the best life, buying Formula One cars to put in the office, if they're go ahead and fly in private first class and they're eating at Nobu and this and that, man, add it up. They're only keeping 5% from the watch sell. How much could they possibly, how many millions of dollars do they have to sell each week or each month to be able to sustain the lifestyle, pay the bills at the location, pay employees? It's a lot of stuff that people just don't put their thought into. So, when you see them, it's too good to be true. Or mind you, there's a couple of watch dealers that they had money prior of the watch industry. Their family had a lot of money. Their family were high investors. They had investments, and they went into this business because they liked it. They saw profit. Boom. There's a lot of reasons. That's different. But they'll tell you, like, hey, buddy, my parents blessed me with this. Because a lot of people that their family gave them the money, they're not ashamed of where they got it from. Because it's an honor that your family was able to provide you with that, So if someone's, like, hey, I'm a watch dealer, but, where's all this money coming from? My dad or my family, my mother, they helped me out. I was able to, get some help by them. Bro, that's somebody you need. Also, I'm going to tell you a big, big, big red alarm. In the good sense or in the bad sense. You can take it whichever one. If you see a family in there, you see the grandma, the mother, the dad, the father, the uncle, the cousin, the nephew, you even see the young kids that they just got back off from school and they're in the store right now and they're playing around in the floor, and that's who you want to do business with a family. You don't want somebody that they just hire people from nowhere, whoever wants to work with them, and sit them down on a computer, and now you're Bobby the jeweler, you're Rose the jeweler, all these things, or Chucky the jeweler. You're about to get scammed with that. But if you go with the family, if you call the company, you spoke to the auntie, and the auntie put you with the dad, and you're telling the dad what his son did bad or wrong, he's about to whoop that ass. You feel me? So you need to focus on family businesses because that's what makes it big. Anthony Ferrer was not a family business. You never saw his, I don't want to get deep into his family business because, he's like adopted, but I was just saying, you never saw no mother in there. You never saw no dad, no family. As opposed, this is no promotional. Like as a CRM in Miami, it's the dad, the brother, the cousin, the uncle, the sisters, the multiple sisters, the mother. If the father and the mother could be there working from every day, I bet you they would still be there. So, who has more to lose? Like, for example, Anthony Ferrer, that was just him and his business partners and some employees. Or, for example, CRM, where it's the father, the son, it's everybody. You know, that's a livelihood, you know, like they're obviously working hard to make sure that their business is a generational business. That's who I would go buy from. Not somebody that's just spending money on a Lamborghini and wants to appear like he's the big, bro. Like, no. Like, I don't, like, first of all, let me tell you something. The people that buy expensive jewelry, expensive watches, they have a good taste. They really sit there to look at who makes the piece. For example, Van Cleef and Arpels. They are one of the only companies that does gem faceting. I know a lot of other companies do it, but they are big. They are well known about that. One of the co-owners of them, and Arpels, his last name was Arpels. He was a gem faceter as well as Mr. Van Cleef. So they both combined and they created it. So now it was a family business. You see how, you know, this goes one into the other. So, you know, that's what I would do. So now, one of the things I want to talk about, just again, I think we went around a little bit of everything. I'm about to start throwing straight shots right now. We going straight to the throat. For example, there's a company that goes by luxury something in Philadelphia or Philly or in Jersey or over there in that side of the country. And you know, I'm a fan. I watch. And there was this guy named Adrian that works there, and he had Marco on the phone. Adrian and Roland and some other people were having dinner in Nobu in L.A. And Marco had called Adrian to tell him that he had purchased a watch from someone in Taiwan or one of those countries, Taiwan or China, one of those, but that Adrian was like, how much did you tell him you were going to pay him? Are you delusional right now? He started going hard on him. Because Marco's over here thinking, you know, yeah, we can buy this, yeah. Over here, Adrian's stressing about the number. Like, no, hold on. You can't just put that money out there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, you would assume that they got the bread, but they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're tripping like that, why didn't you buy the watch, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just, with that 5%, and y'all living like that, I don't know who y'all think y'all fooling. Honestly, whoever keep on giving you the watches, they fooling. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Adrian was tripping at Marco because he paid a decent price because Marco knows his watches. Out of everybody in Luxury Bazaar, Marco is probably the one that knows his more, or the other guy, the little skinny one that be like opening the watches and fixing them. I don't know his name. Don't mean to be disrespectful, but the one that, you know, like he even went, the day he pulled up to his job interview, he pulled up with the computer, with the little interview PowerPoint to show him what their flaws were and this and that. Like, yo, I watch him. Like, I know what I'm talking about when I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, I watch everybody in this jewelry business. I know it all. I don't want to sound cocky with it, but, you know, like, I was a fan. But then I was like, yo, you guys are just on the slime as well. That's some slime. Unless y'all with the thugs, you know what I'm saying, YSL, free YSL, but y'all slime. You mean to tell me y'all buying Formula One cars, y'all buying all this off of a 5%? Off of a 5%. You know what? To each his own, but I love that little song from kindergarten. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. You know, because, yo, it's all going to fall down one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you got CRM. I called personally CRM. I'm like, hey, how much would you do for the for this Rolex? It was like 36, 38 millimeter, and I bought it with my partner. He had bought it from the watch from Rolex authorized dealer for approximately $8,200 with everything and tax, because it was like $600 tax. You feel me? And out of nowhere, they were like, look, we wouldn't be able to pay you nothing you paid for it. We would have to pay under. And right there is like, okay, well, you know, I can see you're not a scammer because, you know, that's your business. Like, hey, buddy, like, I'm going to sell it for around that price. So for me to buy it, I'm going to have to buy it for like 6 or 65, 68, you know? So that right there gives you the, okay, so they're making profit. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can't just be like, oh, yeah, send me the watch. For example, I called Luxury Bazaar one time. I was like, hey, I have the same rocks. They were like, you'd have to upload pictures and this, and then if we can't buy it, we can do consignment. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is exactly what I'm saying. You go into the consignment. The moment y'all say consignment, I know you're allegedly robbing. You feel me? I feel you're allegedly robbing. I'm saying allegedly just because I don't want no cease or desist through my email. But the fact that you're telling me right now that it doesn't add up, and y'all know it. Y'all know it deep down. With your Russian accent and with your mother Russia. I know you're lying. You're lying for everything. So I know you guys are flexing. And, you know, I feel like that kid that walks into that market, he's like, yo, man, I know y'all into something illegal. I don't know what it is, but I want in. I'm going to make money. Y'all make money. We all going to get rich. Yo, it feels like that. This jewelry business, yo, somebody tag the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, all of them, man. Tell them they need to go to these jewelers' houses, watchmakers' houses. They need to crack open the safes, scan the floors, scan them all. Yo, they some danger. Yo, y'all need to go. The feds need to go check out these jewelers, man. Feel me? They need to do a thorough search. Feel me? I feel like Charleston White right now, man. Yeah. I feel like Charleston White right now. The feds need to be caught up on these watch dealers, man. Call the feds. They need somebody to go in and check all the watches. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a $1 billion industry, $1 trillion industry. You know? Somebody call the feds on these people. Nah, time out. We don't condone no police. We don't condone no police in the sense of telling on people. But we condone the police and call 911 if you have an emergency. Blue Lives Matter. Next question is, would I personally never deal with a second-hand watch dealer? Nah, I would. I know I said I probably wouldn't, but I would. And the only ones I would deal with would be CRM. That's the only ones I would deal with. CRM or I'd go to Moses the jeweler because I feel like, look, if anything, I'll pull up on him and be like, I'll slap the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he robbed me or something, I'll pull up. Feel me? On my Mexican Jewish shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from Mexico City, you know? So I would buy from CRM. I would buy from Moses. I would buy from that TP, the guy, the Dubai guy, the Islamic kid that got the dentures. Not the dentures, the veneers. The one that sells the Richard Milles to 6ix9ine. I don't really know his name, but I'd probably buy from him. Still, I would feel sus from him just because they could just go to Dubai and what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You can't sue them over there. Realistically, bro, just CRM, bro. They got the little gold egg right now, man. Y'all gotta fuck with them, man. Y'all gotta just go buy from them. Y'all gotta just go buy from them, man. I don't even know them, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say, who else would you buy from? Who else makes sense? Who else? Please tell me who else in this business makes sense. Aside from me and them, you know what I'm saying? Always me and him, you know. I'm the best jeweler you can come to. Best watch, you know, everything. You come buy from me, you know what I'm saying? I'll serve them up. But I'm just saying, as in watches right now, today, as it stands, I'd cop from them. So, feel me? And CRM, if y'all watching me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, hit your boy up. We can go ahead and collaborate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Mexican, pero, you know what I'm saying? Yo también hablo como cubano, mami, eh? Yo también. Yo no me agüito, papi, eh? So, fuck with me. You know, we'll get it popping. So, that's it for this video. I appreciate all the support. Please click like and subscribe. If we get the subscriptions up, I promise, look, the moment I hit 1,000 subscribers, because that's when I can monetize, I'm going to give away a diamond ring. A 10-karat gold diamond ring. So, all y'all got to do right now is tell your friends, tell everybody to just go ahead and get me to the 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to the 1,000 subscribers, we're going to start doing giveaways. We're going to start doing this, that, boom, bam, bam. So, you know. And then I also got a couple things coming up. I got the online school that I'm doing, online virtual classes. I'm doing my book, the New Era Jewelry book from David Jacoby. And I'm doing also the gold grills. I'm doing the custom jewelry like classes, so you can learn how to do the grills. You can learn how to do custom jewelry. You can learn how to 3D print. You can learn how to do everything that you need to become a master jeweler. And also, I provide tool list, and you get you get a discount wherever I buy. Like for example, I got 2 suppliers that I buy my equipment from, and they've said that they'll give 10 to 15% to all of my students. So, you know what I'm saying? Come and shop, baby. Thank you, and off to the next one.